Hello, hello. Welcome to the Happy Hippie Intuitive and to this To Whomever reading. So before we get into the reading itself, I would like to remind you that these readings are general. So take what resonates and leave the rest, please. If you're interested in going deeper into your awakening ascension process, then you can find my other channel linked in the description below. And you can jump on over there and you can see what kind of content I have on that channel. But without further ado, let's get into the reading of today. I'm going to use this new deck today. That is the new from Rebecca Campbell. It looks like this. It's the Healing Waters Oracle and it's brand new. It just came in the mail. So I'm going to use that and of course some original Rider-Waite Tarot. But let us first shuffle and use this Healing Waters deck. The Healing Waters. I've seen, you know, when I did the August what do you say, energy update on my other channel, there was a lot about water. So it was very interesting that this deck then arrived in the mail just a couple of days after I had made that video, actually. And it was very much about water kind of after the fiery energy. So if you're interested in that August energy update, then you can jump on over to my other channel, and of course September energy updates and those kind of things will come. Anyways, so let us see. Let's pull some cards for this reading. Okay, so let us see. The Mist. Trust your inner compass. Be led from within. I'll choose 3 cards from this deck. Cleansing. Releasing the old. Energetic tune-up. New beginnings. That's very much the theme of the times, people. Okay, the Pink Dolphin. Celebration, fun, unbridled joy, and open heart. Unbridled joy. Okay, sorry. Yeah, underneath we have the Waterfall, inner power, unbridled. This is a very fun word that I have never seen before. Sorry, people, I'm Norwegian. Unbridled. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Anyways, unbridled confidence, claiming your place. Unbridled, I'm thinking, means without any obstacles. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Claiming your place. Okay, so that's underneath. Interesting. Okay. Let us also shuffle and pull some tarot cards also. Being led from within, releasing the old, stepping into the new, stepping into joy, stepping into your power, claiming your place. Okay, that one just fell out, so I guess that wanted to be part of this. So I will shuffle a little bit more. It has kind of been the theme very much for this past few months, I feel. This releasing the old and stepping into your power. It has been the theme for a while, but wait, that was too many. But why is this coming up for you again? Because I don't know the name of this video. Oh, one that just popped on out. I don't know the title of this video yet. You do. And so if you were drawn here by the title, of course, there's something in here that is for you. So there must be a reason why Spirit is giving us this information again. So let's see. What else? Wow, the Star. I will turn that over soon. That last one there that popped out. Aha. And underneath, the 8 of Wands. Taking action. Okay. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Now, I must say that the cards are very positive. They're giving me a very strong, energetic feeling here. Yeah, let me see if I can just remove that a little bit. There. So, yeah. It's because this card is about stepping into your power. It's about having the upper hand. It's about saying no, you know, setting your boundaries, being strong, standing strong in you. And that's kind of what they're talking about here with the Waterfall as well. Inner power, claiming your place, right? So there is also something about you having asked for something. You have asked the universe for something with the star card. And when the star card comes to you again, then it means that they have heard your prayers, and your prayers are being answered in due time. But there is some sort of action that they're wanting you to do here, because they're giving you the action card, okay? There is something that you've seen clearly. It's like you've gained some perspective now. Maybe you have gone, you know, so far down the rabbit hole now when it comes to your own spirituality, your own spiritual growth, your own ascension, your own awakening process, that you see things clearly now. But there might be some more stuff that is in need of being released, since releasing the old and cleansing comes up again here. Very often we feel like, you know, I've been here before, I've gone through this before, you know, I've felt this through, I'm done with it now, I've put it behind me, and we think that it's over. But then something else happens and something new comes up, and it triggers, you know, energies that are still there. And then we go, but I thought I was done with this. I thought this was over. Why does this keep coming up? And so be led from within is what they're saying here. So instead of you focusing on, you know, from the ego perspective, I should have been done with this by now. This should have been over. I worked with this, you know, for so long. Why can't I let this go? Instead of you getting into that ego perspective, then be led from your heart space, be led from your soul space, because then there is something more that needs to be released, and it takes the time it takes. Your answers have been heard, and they will be answered in due time, yes. But you have to still be open to the fact that there might still be some energies within you, some hurt, some wounds from the past that will still come up, that will still be triggered, okay? That doesn't mean that you're not stepping into your power. That doesn't mean that you are not on your journey. That doesn't mean that you are not on your ascension process or your awakening journey. But it just means that, you know, for some of us, we're going to have these cycles that come up throughout our entire life. It might diminish, it might get smaller, you know. It might not be that big, if you will, after a while. But it will still be there. It's still part of our story, if you will, here in the human life. So they're asking you to continue this journey. It's part of your journey, you know, and they're asking you to just continue and not get hung up when these kind of old wounds still come up. And that's when the action card comes in. You have to take action when it comes up. You have to allow yourself to feel it through, right? And of course, focusing on what's working, focusing on the joy, focusing on the celebration of life, absolutely. You don't have to be focused on these old wounds, because they will come up when they come up. There's nothing you need to focus on as such. But when they do come up, that's when you need to focus. That's when you need to be bold enough to feel it through. Now you also have the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel for some of you, you're creating your own legacy. You're working on creating your own legacy. You're seeing things clearly now. You have learned so much from all of this. So you're kind of creating your legacy here. Stepping into power for sure. But continuing the journey and being on this journey also include being open to the fact that we still have some of those lower vibrational energies within our system that needs to be felt through. Okay, so as an addition here, I want to pull some more cards. Let's see, which ones do I want? Star seeds, maybe. There's little extra cards here. Oh, upside down, those ones. So let's see what they have to tell us today. But all in all, I have to say that, yeah, this popped up, that it feels very positive. Yeah, those two. It feels, my feeling here is it's very strong passion, and it's kind of like you're good. It's not like you're going to hit rock bottom again. That's not what I'm feeling here. I'm just feeling like you have come very far on your journey, and you are standing strong in your power here. But there might be some small adjustments that's needed, kind of. Okay, let's see. This card popped out first. Creation. Being creative is a wonderful way of witnessing the unfolding of your limitless creative soul. Okay, beautiful. And celebration. Celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift to the universe. So again, with the celebration, so focusing on what's working, focusing on the fun, focusing on the joy, you know, and the celebration of life, even though sometimes there are some lower vibrational energies, some hurt that comes up. Now, being creative is a very good way to get into the flow, get into the soul space, get into the higher self. So that might be a way for you that you can use that to stay in that energy of joy. So trusting your inner compass as well. And that's also very much the star here. For some of you, you might be star from star family. You might be very well connected to the stars, very well connected to some sort of star family, you know, what that might be for you. So if you feel drawn to a certain star system or something, trust that, you know, trust where you're being led is the feeling I'm getting here. Now for this reading today, I also want to pull a couple of charms. I have my charm bowl over here. Let's pull a couple. Okay, that was quite a few actually that came out here. Okay, so this is for me. This is kind of a totem for me. So I don't know if you have a totem animal or if you're interested in shamanism, you might want to look into that. Now you got a white rabbit. Now, that's funny. You know, I don't know if you've seen the movies The Matrix, but in the first movie, Neo, which is the main character, he gets invited to follow the white rabbit. And then a woman comes to his door that has tattooed a white rabbit on her shoulder. So he follows her. And that's kind of how he gets dragged into the rabbit hole, if you will, of the truth. So it could be a message of follow the white rabbit as to follow the truth the whole way. For others of you, this of course might be if you have rabbits yourself or just love rabbits. But there's something about follow the white rabbit, okay? So you got a rose here. So for me, that is about some love that's being presented to you. Now you got a mitten. So for me, that is about winter time. So there might be something changing or happening for you come winter. And this is, I love my dog. It's actually a picture of a little dog there. Let's see if I can make that. Yeah. I love my dog. So some of you might have a dog, wanting a dog. Maybe you have a dog in the family or friends that has a dog. So there's something about connecting to animals here, I feel. Now you have 2 tree of life here. Now there might be, okay, for some of you, there might be 2 additions to the family tree. For some of you, it might be twins, just to have that said. These also might represent siblings or sisters or something about 2 in the family, okay? Now you have the anchor, and that's for me is about hope. It's also about anchoring down. So take that as it resonates. You have a starfish here. So some of you might be invited to go down to the beach. And also when I see the flip-flop, so if you are close to water, then maybe you should go down to the beach and put your feet in the sand or feet in the water, be around water and use the water for rinsing. Now you have a little fun piglet here, and that's also kind of a celebration. But again, with the animals, you know, farm animals also. But also the joy, you know, the fun. Say yes to a party I'm getting here also. Also with this wine bottle here. Saying yes to something. Daring to step out of your comfort zone I'm hearing as well. I have a feeling that you might get invited to something where you really want to say no, but they're encouraging you to say yes. So there might be somebody you meet there or some interesting conversation to be had or something like that. Now you have a leaf and you also have a flower. So for me, that's of course about nature, wanting more nature, needing more nature, going outside, picking flowers, picking up, you know, the leaves of the ground, shells on the beach, you know, stuff like that. Using nature to rinse and releasing. Nature is also very good at helping and releasing, to have that said. If you are experiencing some of those old energies coming up, then you might want to go out into nature and use nature to help you release and to help you feel them through so you can let them go. Yeah. I do want to pull some more cards here. Let me see, which one do I want to use here? Yeah, I think I'm going to use an extra tarot deck because there's something is unsaid. Can you give me some more clarification on these cards, please, Spirit? Okay, there was one that just flew out here. The Five of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, because there was something that was unsaid here, and the Five of Pentacles is where we're feeling lack, we're feeling left out, we're feeling like, why isn't this working? So this is kind of the inner child feeling for me, the part of you that gets hurt, okay? So I felt like there was a piece missing here because it all looked so good here, and then I kind of got these messages about letting go of the old hurt, but none of the cards really was directly on that, but this one is. So if this is you, if you're still kind of feeling the hurt, then you have to feel it through. You can't escape it, you see. That's the thing. It needs to be felt through. And I know it's like a broken record, you know, over and over again. I tell you guys this, and it gets old, kind of. One that popped on over. Yeah, still work to be done. So there is just still work to be done. That's the message here. There's still something that needs to be looked at. Underneath you have the Seven of Wands again. Okay, I just need some water, just a second, please. So when you get the Seven of Wands twice, it's very much about stepping into the power and a reminder that even though we're feeling like this, it doesn't mean that you have less power. It doesn't mean that you're not stepping into your power or that you're not standing strong in your power. It just means that you are still working on releasing, that you are still on your ascension, on your awakening journey. You're still on your journey, as they're saying here. So it doesn't mean, it doesn't diminish anything of what you have accomplished so far. It's just a message of, don't forget that for some of us, as I said, we work our entire life through old wounds. You can't expect to go through life or the rest of your life without bumping up against something that's going to make you sad or feeling left out, or, you know, we came here to experience this life as humans. So it is bound to happen. So you have to be open for that fact. And it doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong or that you haven't come as far as other people or that you wanted to or whatever. No, it's part of the journey. It's part of life that we experience these things. Of course, the old wounds from the past, when you feel it through enough times, it will be gone. But there might be other things then popping up, or there might be things that you encounter here and now that will leave a wound, you know? So be open to the fact that you still need to let something go, okay? You still need to feel something through. You still need to work on it. And that's just part of the journey, okay? I think that was it. I hope this made sense. Wishing you a beautiful day wherever you are in the world. Until the next time I see you.